Subject coronavirus, why are we still in the office? I do not understand why we are still coming into the office as the COVID-19 pandemic surges.
This is part of the email that led to the end of Nick Wheeler's time as a systems engineer for Charter Communications.
The science of social distancing is real. We have the complete ability to do our jobs entirely from home.
Nick says Charter wouldn't let employees work from home, even though he says much of his work was done on a laptop.
What I do is literally interface with systems that are already in data centers in other states.
Wheeler says he and his coworkers recently raised concerns as the outbreak grew. Then last week, he sent this email to around 460 people at Charter, including his senior vice president.
Coming into the office now is pointlessly reckless. It's also socially irresponsible. Charter, like the rest of us, should do what is necessary to help reduce the spread of coronavirus.
He says not long after that email, he was called to his boss's office.
I could take my personal leave time and go home and stay home for as long as I had leave time if I was worried about my health. I took my badge off and I offered that to my vice president because I didn't feel that that was an appropriate response.
Charter agreed. He resigned. The company sent us a statement saying it's working around the clock to keep its millions of customers' internet, TV, and phone services running. That includes hospitals, first responders, and government facilities, saying it is following the latest CDC guidelines.
If I'm just your average employee and I don't have any underlying conditions and I am just not comfortable in the workplace, there's not a lot of options if my employer is requiring me to come to work.
HR expert Lori Ray says even though we are in a pandemic, it's still your employer's call whether you can work from home. But you shouldn't be afraid to talk to your boss if you have concerns. Wheeler's concerns were enough for him to leave. He says right now, social distance is a job that everyone needs to take seriously.
There's no reason for any of us to really be that close to each other in a time of crisis, in a time of, crisis revolving around infectious disease.